Welcome back to another video from Ryan's Auto Diagnostics. Now today we have a Mercedes Benz in the shop, and the customer complains that the active hood malfunction indication is on. So let's go over to the scan tool, see if we can get some data and how to proceed from there. So I'm in the SRS module. I'm going to read for codes, and we have two codes. The squid for the left rear engine hood lifter has a malfunction. There's an open circuit, and it's the same thing but for the right side. So let's go over to the live data and see what data we can pull up. And this video is going to be a quick one. Alright, so let's go to read data stream, active engine hood. Let's select both, and we have 10 ohms and both squid circuit. This is way too high, so this is indeed indicating open in the system. So I'm going to show you a circuit integrity test that can be done to eliminate wire problem and the SRS module being at fault, and we can just go ahead and pronounce the squid dead, or if we have a wire problem or a computer problem in just one step. So let's go outside. Let me show you these components. Alright, so these connections come to the active hood squid. These are the components in question. One for the left, one for the right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to test the connectors, and I'm going to do a ohms reading and the squid circuit. So let me get the multimeter connected and show you what's up. So before moving on to the circuit integrity test, let's just do a quick ohms reading. So I am hooked up now to the squid via my connections, and we have 0 ohms on the multimeter. So we definitely have a open circuit inside this squid, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing for the next squid. Now let's move on to the circuit integrity test. So that's it. So all I'm going to do is to jump these two wires. This should produce a short circuit code. If this produces a short circuit code, it simply means that the computer is registering the fault and the circuit integrity is fine. And from the moment the computer is seeing it, then the computer is able to respond to the system. So we wouldn't have a wire problem, and we wouldn't have a airbag module fault. So now that I have the jumper wire into the two terminal, let's go over to the live data and see if we have any changes on the screen. Alright, so now we have close to 0 ohms. Alright, so that is indicating that the circuit integrity is fine and the computer is able to recognize the change in reading. So now we can safely say that the squid is at fault and our circuit is fine. And no, this test cannot deploy the airbag module. This is the pedestrian protection system, wherein if something should impact, or a person should impact the front of the car, then these two squid would just pop up the back of the bonnet to dampen the impact of the person coming on the bonnet. So this won't deploy any airbags. So this test is 100% safe to do. I'm going to do the same thing for the next side. So I am now on the right hand side, and let's see what we have. Now we have 0.4 ohms on the right hand side. So same thing goes for this circuit. The circuit integrity is fine, the module is fine. This has the problem. So just a bit of bonus footage. I no longer have the active hood malfunction in light indication and the instrument cluster anymore. And if we move over to the scan tool and we scan for codes, we don't have any more codes stored. Let's go to the live data. Let's move to active engine node. Let's select these. Now we're reading 1.6, 1.5, and both squid for the hood, the left and the right. Now what I did was a bypass. I used these 1.6 ohm resistors and just jump them to the circuit, and that solved the problem. So if you don't want to repair those squibs, you can just simply do a bypass and that will fix the problem.